Neerja, coming to you, ma'am, what is evident here is that this will be now in the domain of politics, although there has been complete bipartisan unity of, or at least attempt at display that we saw, particularly 7, committees going across the globe to various countries to send the message. But the Prime Minister, speaking for the first time post Operation Sindoor, he had addressed the nation, then he spoke about it from a base, and now he has chosen to speak about it in a very, very emotive way. This was an emotional speech, and he has chosen Rajasthan as that venue. How do you see the messaging?
Look, you're right. As far as the country standing, opposition and the ruling side standing together post Pahalgam, yes, they are standing together as they go out in 7 delegations to different world capitals, yes. And whatever be their views on the questions that are still unanswered, and the Congress and other opposition parties have been demanding an answer, when they are in those capitals, they are not going to, I would be very surprised if they took a divergent view. They will all speak with one voice when they address the world community and mobilize public opinion in favor of India's stand. But then back home, yes, politics will take over. Parliamentary democracy is all about politics, and it should. Questions will be asked and answers should be given. So I also thought the Prime Minister's speech today was very, very emotional, and it pitched it high. The evocative words he used, the analogies that he used, the reference to Sindoor, it's not khoon, but ubalta hua Sindoor in my veins. So those are very, again, an emotive pitch to the country. And he was addressing essentially a domestic constituency. And he was saying we achieved what we set out to achieve. We did not fall short of our goal. And he spelled it out how those precision strikes, the terrorists killed, etc. So those people who have been critical saying, why ceasefire now? Who brokered it? We had a goal and we set out to achieve it, and we achieved. So that is the note he was striking. And I think at one level, after the ceasefire, there was criticism more from people who have been supporters of the BJP when they questioned why the ceasefire at that time and what was behind it. And I think, ironically, it is the Congress leaders, Shashi Tharoor and others, who are batting more effectively for the India line or the government line than were some people within the BJP, at least the extreme right. So I think he was at one level also doing damage control and making, again, very clear, hard words. It's POK we are interested in. We'll talk about that. And also, coming across yet once again as a strong leader, or that is the attempt. The country will go nowhere. I'm here. I will protect the country. Have faith in me. Those kind of notes that you heard earlier also from Narendra Modi. What it tells me is that we are now into an informational war, a psychological war, to win over the minds of the Indian people and their allegiance. So we will see probably more of this in the days to come.
Yes.